Hello and welcome to Ignite 2020. I'm Greg Barabalt and I'm a Principal Group Program Manager in the Teams Devices Product Group.
And I'm Kendra Baker, a Senior Product Marketing Manager in the Teams Marketing Team. We'd like to welcome you to our digital breakout covering modern meeting experiences across the hybrid workplace using Microsoft Teams devices. Remote work has demonstrated a variety of benefits, like more flexible work hours, increased fluidity between work and life activities, and many others you've probably experienced in these past few months. However, it's also introduced some new challenges. Through over 30 Microsoft-led research projects, and by listening to our partners and customers, it's clear there's still tremendous value in co-located work environments. Office environments are designed to support collaborative team ideation, provide robust working spaces with access to secure, reliable networks and equipment, and are beneficial for all of us, as so much of our communication is done through nonverbal interactions and cues. Our device partners have experienced unprecedented demand for headsets, microphones, and webcams as workers recognize the importance of high-quality devices for joining meetings from home. And now, as the world has slowly started to transition back to the workplace, we've seen incredible growth in the number of remote participants in meetings that also include a shared room system. I think it's safe to say the future of work is going to be a blend of remote work and physical offices with increased flexibility and choice, and with a greater focus on quality and inclusion. With this in mind, let's take a look at Microsoft's complete portfolio of Teams devices for any space and every work style. Across the entire portfolio of Teams devices, you'll find a consistent, familiar experience, inclusive, intelligent features that give everyone an opportunity to participate and be heard, high-quality audio, video, and sharing experiences, and comprehensive device management options to make sure all your Teams devices are up to date and ready to go. To deliver on these key promises, we work with a carefully selected ecosystem of partners around the world, including our own Surface team, to bring some amazing and innovative devices to market.
As people are starting to get back into the office and back into meeting rooms, let's start today with our Teams Rooms devices for shared spaces. Where traditional video conferencing solutions and codecs were designed primarily around the people joining and participating in the room, they leave a gap in the experience between them and the people who are joining remotely. Microsoft Teams devices are built to deliver experiences that remove that gap, still making the in-room experience familiar and easy, but designed intentionally to fully empower and engage remote audiences and give everyone a virtual seat at the same table. All Teams devices for shared spaces are purpose-built native calling and meeting solutions, delivering a complete Teams meeting experience with high-definition audio and video on Teams-certified first and third-party hardware. Teams rooms have always been designed to provide choice, from the core compute to each peripheral connected to it. We now have 7 Microsoft Teams Rooms partners: Crestron, HP, Logitech, Lenovo, Yealink, Poly, and AudioCodes. And our room systems are available across a wide variety of form factors, from highly integrated all-in-one systems to fully modularized, enabling Teams rooms to scale to literally any room size or need. All Microsoft Teams Rooms devices support a full range of screen sizes, and most can support single or dual display options. Our most modular configurations are comprised of a core system running Windows or Android, and the native Teams Rooms application, a center of room touch console for controlling the room and the meeting, and a broad portfolio of audio and video peripherals from industry-leading device makers, designed to meet the needs of any sized room. Our integrated devices are simple to install, having the Teams application, microphone, speaker, and camera built right into a single device. They can be controlled using on-screen touch controls, a handheld remote, or a touch console. And now, by aligning both platforms within the Teams Rooms family, we're also committing to invest across both operating systems to deliver an equally robust feature set. Now, when we say purpose-built and native, we mean the experience is specifically and thoughtfully designed by Microsoft for the Teams user. Familiar and easy to use, kept up to date with new Teams meetings features and experiences, Microsoft Teams Rooms bring advanced audio and video, presentation, and sharing capabilities to any space. As a native device, the Teams meeting features you love and use every day are available to room participants as well. Features like raise hand, video pinning, and soon, all of the new dynamic stage features will come to Teams Rooms as well. But Teams Rooms also provide unique in-room capabilities, like one-touch join, content cameras to share that physical whiteboard into the meeting in an intelligent way, and proximity features, like instantly joining the meeting from your own personal device, and soon, Teams casting, to simplify screen sharing from your personal device. There's simply no better way to meet. And for the IT manager, ensuring these devices are secure, up and running, and up to date is a really important part of their value. And here, too, you have choices. You can monitor and manage your own Teams Rooms devices in the Teams Admin Center. Or you can allow Microsoft to proactively manage these devices on your behalf with Teams Rooms Premium. Either way, you'll have a reliable, secure environment for your users to do their best work.
While these devices primarily focus on scenarios where meeting and presenting is a priority, Surface Hub enables you to experience the best of modern meetings where people come together to meet and co-create. You can enjoy the power of an all-in-one Windows 10 device designed for teamwork and shared spaces. Surface Hub 2S gives you the ability to team natively using your must-have Microsoft apps, including Microsoft Office and essential line of business apps, without having to project or switch devices. The Windows 10 team experience allows you to walk up to the Surface Hub without authenticating, to join a meeting and collaborate as a team, or sign in to your Office 365 account to grab personal files and share content seamlessly into the Teams meeting. People can engage and interact naturally using the Surface Hub 2 pen and premium inking capabilities to draw and annotate across the native whiteboard experience or other Office 365 apps. And when the meeting is done, users can end the session and walk away, trusting the content is shared and wiped from the machine. The Surface Hub then returns to its original state for the next user, ensuring everyone has the same consistent experience. You can be seen, heard, and actively participate through the Surface Hub 2S camera, far-field microphones, and crystal clear speakers. Images and videos appear vibrant, crisp, and clear on the brilliant 4K screen with the highest resolution in its class and amazing graphics performance. And no matter where your team goes, even in mid-brainstorm, Surface Hub 2S moves as well, with mobile, unplugged, uninterrupted team collaboration when paired with the Steelcase Roam mobile stand and APC Charge mobile battery. You may have seen in some of the Ignite keynotes a new and innovative feature that brings Microsoft Teams Rooms and Surface Hub into the same meeting experience. We call this coordinated meetings, and we're really excited about the new types of collaborative meeting experiences that this feature will enable. To learn more about that feature and the many others that are redefining the meeting room experience, be sure to watch the Microsoft Teams Devices for Shared Spaces session next.
To ensure you can use Microsoft Teams Rooms to support any space type and size, we have a broad range of integrated audio and video peripherals that are certified for use with Microsoft Teams Rooms. As you can see from what's included here, we have accessories that can be used in small rooms, like focus rooms and huddle spaces, all the way up to large spaces, like executive boardrooms and multi-purpose rooms. And you may notice a device category you haven't seen here before. So let's go ahead and dive into some of the new devices that we're announcing today. Today we're announcing two new device categories for Microsoft Teams. First, to make meetings more inclusive for both remote and in-room attendees, we're announcing a new category of intelligent speakers for Microsoft Teams Rooms. Intelligent speakers will bring speaker-attributed transcription for participants in the meeting room, enabling attendees to spend less time note-taking and easily follow along with who said what in the room. And they're optimized for Cortana voice assistants to offer touchless experiences, to join and end the meeting in shared spaces. Intelligent speakers will include a special 7-microphone array to identify voices of up to 10 people in the meeting room. So whether you're working remotely or following the meeting in the conference room, you can effectively see who said what during and after the meeting. After a quick voice enrollment in Teams, your voice will be recognized automatically in a conference room equipped with an intelligent speaker. And your biometric enrollment information is securely stored and manageable in the Office 365 cloud. The first two participants to launch an intelligent speaker for Microsoft Teams Rooms are EPOS and Yealink.
The second new device category is Microsoft Teams Panels. Microsoft Teams Panel is a space and time management solution powered by a native Teams experience running on a compact digital display. With vibrant color-coded LED indicators, you can determine space availability from a distance, while the intuitive and easy-to-read UI presents space and meeting information so you can confirm you're in the right place at the right time. Using the Teams panel, people can book an available room on the spot or find an open space close by using the Nearby Rooms app. IT administrators have the option to customize the experience by integrating first and third-party apps, providing users with even more options to help manage their meeting room experience. When paired with Microsoft Teams Rooms or Surface Hub devices, users can take advantage of connected device experiences, like the ability to display room capacity notifications using information gathered from certified in-room cameras. And while the best end-to-end experience is pairing a Teams panel with another Teams device, you can add a panel outside of any meeting space, allowing users to schedule any room through Outlook or right from the panel itself. We're excited to launch this new category with our first Teams panel partners, Crestron and Yealink.
Before we wrap up on our portfolio of shared space devices, we want to share how you can get started with these great device experiences today. Microsoft Teams Rooms Standard is our offering that enables all of the essential Teams services for inclusive, collaborative meetings across all Teams rooms and Surface Hub. As part of this offering, customers have access to a robust device management experience in the Teams Admin Center for Teams Rooms configuration, health monitoring, maintenance, and more. And the capabilities here just keep getting better. But we're also excited to introduce a new offering we call Microsoft Teams Room Premium. Teams Room Premium builds on all of the essential meetings capabilities of Teams Room Standard and will evolve to include even more. But Teams Room Premium also adds peace of mind with 24/7 management and operations run by dedicated experts, combined with intelligent software which allow you to shift the operational responsibility of meeting rooms to Microsoft. To learn more about this service and the device management capabilities made available through the Teams Admin Center, be sure to check out the session on Teams Device Management Essentials. Now, we want to help you get started and experience this for yourself. We can help you stand up 2 of your Teams rooms at no charge. Additionally, Microsoft Teams rooms have been added to the Microsoft Fast Track program, where you can get free remote deployment assistance on select rooms. Now it's even easier to transform your meeting room experience. To learn more, visit rooms.microsoft.com.
Let's move on to the device portfolio for personal spaces. When we say personal spaces, we mean all of the various environments you may be in throughout the day while getting work done. For some, this space can be a private office, a touchdown space, or an open work environment shared with coworkers. Recently, for many of us, it's become somewhere in their home, an office, a kitchen countertop, spare bedroom, or just a corner with a desk somewhere tucked away. And it's also common to travel between spaces and still be working while you're on the go. Teams devices can keep people connected and productive across all of these environments. Some of our most popular devices to power remote work are in the Teams peripherals category. It's also the category that provides users with the most choice of what kind of device they may need. Here you'll find wired and wireless headsets, headphones, earbuds, speaker pucks, and webcams. As certified devices, these work out of the box with no additional configuration required. While working from home is at an all-time high, now more than ever, customers need features such as a great high-quality video camera so people can not only hear you, but see you, various form factors with movable mic options so you can be heard but also be discreet when you want to be, active noise cancellation to drown out the background noise, easy access call controls to quickly mute yourself while you munch on a snack, and quick access to Teams meetings through a dedicated Teams button. So even when you have no time between meetings, you still get there on time. The Teams button also offers quick access to your voicemails and missed calls. It's offered on all of our certified Teams audio devices, and many older headsets have updated their devices with Teams button functionality. So check with your manufacturer to see if your device can be upgraded. This year, we've worked with a number of partners to continue to deliver these critical features in new form factors and at a range of price points. So whether you're a student, an information worker, or an executive, you have a lot to choose from. I also want to call out that we have introduced 2 new partners to our peripherals portfolio, including Hudley, who offers a high-quality professional-grade webcam, and Bose, who is offering the 700 UC, which is a sleek, modern headset that features 11 levels of noise cancellation. You can go to office.com/Teams devices to learn more about all of our certified peripherals.
We also have a full portfolio of Teams phones for those who want deeper integration with the Teams calling and meeting experience. Teams phones are optimized for meetings, calling, calendaring, and voicemail, and support advanced calling capabilities like speed dial, boss admin support, dynamic emergency calling, and hot desking for those temporary workspace scenarios. There are Teams phones from every type and price, from phones with traditional touch buttons to touch screens and video phones, which include built-in cameras for video calls and meetings. We realize that being able to use existing hardware can provide important cost savings when migrating to a new phone system on your journey to Teams. With this in mind, we're providing extended support for Skype for Business 3-PIP phones beyond 2023, so you can continue to use your existing Skype for Business phones as you move to Teams. Additionally, we'll be supporting core calling features on SIP phones from AudioCode, Cisco, Yealink, Polycom, and others with Teams. Support for SIP phones will be available in the first half of 2021. For customers looking to modernize their phones, we are bringing a new line of Microsoft Teams phones with physical buttons, high-quality audio, and core calling features at an affordable price. These phones are designed for common areas and basic information worker scenarios, with options available from AudioCodes, Poly, and Yealink starting in early 2021. We're also expanding our portfolio to deliver new USB peripherals that have dial pads and modern Teams user experiences for heavy call users. These USB phones work out of the box, feature a Teams button, and will connect to both a PC and a Mac to bring high-quality Teams audio experience. These will be available in late 2020, the first of which will be shipped with Yealink. The desk phone continues to be a cornerstone for communication, but as the devices in our personal lives evolve and our own personal practices and habits change, we expect more from our work devices as well. Our newest device innovation is the Teams Display. Available in a few weeks, this new category of all-in-one devices feature an ambient Teams experience. In addition to a touchscreen, camera, microphone, and speaker, Teams displays offer a hands-free experience optimized for Cortana. So using the Teams Display is simple. Just speak in natural language to effortlessly control and present in meetings, dictate replies to Teams chat, and much more. With Microsoft Teams Displays, we are enhancing your personal workspace by connecting devices to provide a dedicated collaboration and communication experience. Microsoft Teams Displays bring together your favorite Teams features, including chat, meetings, calls, calendar, and even your files into a single device. Teams Displays help you stay on top of your tasks with an always-on display highlighting important activities and notifications while reducing the distractions that pop up on your primary work device. It seamlessly integrates with your PC to deliver a companion experience that allows for continuous cross-device interaction. For example, you can easily lock and unlock both devices from your connected PC, open files or messages on the display, then easily transition them to your PC for deeper authoring and editing capabilities. And the Teams meeting experience can span across both devices, so you can join meetings from either one or make use of them both.
For something a little bigger, let's talk about Surface Hub. For the first time ever, full Windows 10 desktop editions can be installed on Surface Hub with the Windows 10 Pro and Enterprise on Surface Hub 2 configuration. Surface Hub 2 customers can maximize their productivity with every Windows 10 desktop application in their toolbox. Windows 10 Pro and Enterprise on Surface Hub 2 unlocks customers to use their trusted line of business Windows 32 and 64-bit applications from Microsoft Office to third-party applications not traditionally available on Surface Hub, and enjoy the full Teams experience from chats and apps to calendar and meetings. And of course, Surface Hub allows our customers to stand, move around, and meet with remote participants in a more natural and inviting manner. And now, users can quickly sign in via Windows Hello using the Surface Hub 2 fingerprint reader, which will be exclusively available with the Windows 10 Pro and Enterprise on Surface Hub 2 configuration. If you're interested in learning more about Teams devices for personal spaces, be sure to check out the Modern Innovation in Teams Personal Devices session. To provide our customers with the best Teams experience possible, all Microsoft Teams devices are certified through a rigorous testing and validation process operated by independent third-party labs. In addition to maintaining a very high bar for quality, these devices are also designed to optimize the Teams experience. For example, that dedicated Teams button we talked about earlier that allows for deeper integration between Teams calling and meetings. In shared spaces like meeting rooms, all certified devices run a native Teams application, which updates and evolves alongside the Teams apps people use every day on their own PCs and phones, so it's always able to deliver the latest calling and meetings features.
Today, we're announcing a new way to easily access all of our devices. All Teams devices will be available for monthly payment plans as part of our new Device as a Service offering. You'll see alternative financing plans appear on our web purchase experience beginning in the US and Canada. By the end of this year, all categories of Teams devices will have a monthly payment option, expanding your options for purchasing Teams devices. These payment options will be featured on the Teams Device Showcase, our online marketplace, and will also feature financing options through our diverse ecosystem of partners. So whether you're buying your devices for the first time or simply adding rooms or users, we're here to make it easy and convenient for you to use Teams devices. We hope this was a helpful introduction to Microsoft Teams devices and that you're feeling ready to learn more about the experience they enable. Here's a sneak peek at how some of these devices can help people stay connected and productive while feeling engaged and included. Let's take a look.
Cortana, start my meeting.
Joining your 2:30 p.m.
Previously, people in the room generally had a better meeting experience than people joining from other places.
Cortana, join my next meeting.
Now, as some people are returning to the workplace, Microsoft Teams and Teams devices can help make the meeting experience feel more alike and more inclusive for everyone. The intelligent speaker for Microsoft Teams Rooms uses AI to recognize people's voices, so the transcript not only shows what was said, it shows who said it. That way, people who aren't in the room can easily follow along, and anyone can catch up on anything they missed. The raise hand feature lets people know you have something to say, which makes it easier to participate in the conversation. And intelligent capture helps people who aren't in the room see more of what's happening in it. So while we may not all be in the same place, Microsoft can help us feel more like we are.
And right now, we have a special Ignite promotion on the Teams Devices Showcase. So be sure to check that out and use code IGNITE20 at checkout for a discount on your purchases. Pretty exciting stuff, right? That's just a sampling of the many features powered by Microsoft Teams and Teams devices. Please check out our other sessions to learn more about these and many other capabilities. Thanks so much for joining us today.